Are we streaming?
Should be. And just give it just a minute.
Okay. Yeah, we're streaming.
We're streaming now.
All right. And I got the audio turned down on the TV. Okay, folks, let's try this again. Hopefully we have our technical difficulties taken care of. Again, Ray Scrivens with Spotlight on Sports and Events. I'm here with my co-host, Mr. Mark Walters. And as promised, a special guest, Santa Claus, come down from the North Pole. Story how I got him here. 5 years old. My parents take me to the North Pole. They buy me a hot dog. I'm sitting there watching everything that's going on with the North Pole, with the elves and everything else running around. And a reindeer comes up and takes the hot dog out of my hand while I'm sitting on the park bench. My mom and dad feels bad. They go buy me another hot dog. Dad says, put it behind your back, and the reindeer can't take it. I put it behind my back. There's another reindeer behind me, which none of us seen, and he steals the second hot dog. Well, about that time, Mr. Santa Claus here comes walking by. He sees me sitting there crying on a park bench and asks me what's wrong. I tell him. He feels bad and gives me his private telephone number.
She has no picture or audio.
RJ?
No, Mark, or your wife just said that.
And explains to me, we may have some more technical difficulties, so I'm going to get through this story and we'll see what happens. Explains to me that he feels real bad, he gives me his private number, and that would someday, if I needed a favor, he would come and see me. So I made the phone call, and Lord and behold, here's Santa Claus.
And that's great. We really think you could come and see.
Merry Christmas to you.
There you go. So we have a chat line that's up if we are live streaming indeed, and that we don't know. The cell phone number that you can call, 607-742-9340.
Vicky has nothing.
That's the number you can text or call. If you have any questions for Santa Claus or comments or make a wish that Santa Claus may bring you, Mark had a thing this weekend, and I'll let him explain it to you about
Being the naughty or nice list?
Yeah, if you're not sure where you're at.
I said, if you're not sure where you are here, you may want to call in and find out, Santa, where am I, on the bubble here. We want to make sure I'm on the good list, the nice list. So you kids that haven't been 100% all year may want to get a hold of Santa while he's here. Just a thought. So
let me ask you, Santa, how was the trip down from the North Pole?
Windy, very windy.
Windy.
Cold time of the year.
Oh, I'm
Coldest
sure.
day today.
Yeah.
In 2 years here in the valley.
Did
Coldest day for this day.
did you bring Rudolph down, or did you have other transportation?
No, Rudolph here.
Nice.
By the way, Donna and Blitzen, thank you for the hot dog.
So it was Donner and Blinson. I wasn't sure who they was.
Santa was sorry, but they thank you.
Yes, I'm sure. Well, you kept them real well fed, I'm sure, over the
yeah.
years, because they've been
yeah.
with you a long time.
Yeah.
So, Marky, is there anything you asked for Christmas, or something you need to whisper in Santa's ear?
Yeah, well, I've already whispered in Santa's
Okay.
ear today. Some of that stuff we can't put out there, but I know that my grandkids sent you lists, and I think they got pretty well fulfilled. So I'm really, from what Santa and I had that talk that he was really looking out for my grandkids this year. So
Yeah,
we should be okay.
Yeah, they be in good shape. Good shape. Many people don't realize Santa Claus. Some people think he's born on December 25th.
Uh-huh.
Santa Claus actually born on December 6th. Did you know that?
I was not aware of that.
And Santa Claus was born St. Nicholas.
Yes?
And then through the years, it got changed to Cinder Claus. Cinder Claus.
Okay.
And then as time went on, it becomes Santa Claus. Instead of celebrating December 6th, we celebrate on December 25th. People not know that.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. So what is the reason that we went now to the 25th instead of the 6th?
Well, they celebrated my birthday on the 25th because it's they're celebrating the birth of Christ.
Okay.
Jesus Christ, our Savior.
Very nice.
They celebrate Jesus Christ's birth on the 25th. And so as time went on, years went by, they decided to celebrate Christmas on the 25th. That's been related to Santa Claus.
Okay. Well, Santa Claus, as long as you're here, I found this. You must have dropped it in out of your pocket when I went out to my truck. If you would present that to my co-host, you told me you were going to bring it down.
Yeah.
So
Especially for you. You're a special person.
I'm a special person.
Oh, yeah.
Well, so do I open this? Can I open it now? It's not Christmas.
Yeah, you can open
I can open it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, all right, let's see what we got here. If I can get it open. Oh, sure. Everybody wants to seal it.
well, he can't let it fall out.
Well,
I mean, if it falls out of the sleigh,
Yeah, but I'm glad it fell out of the sleigh close.
right out here, yeah.
That's wonderful.
Absolutely.
Let's see what we can get here. All right. I'm not sure I can start this with,
I think you can.
why the face is what that means?
I-
WTF means
It,
why the face?
it may be explanatory inside the card. I'm not sure.
I'm afraid there's a lot of dots.
There is?
Why, thanks, friend. Thank you so much for everything you do, rain down. Okay.
There you go.
I open this. Maybe.
Maybe.
Wow! Well, Santa, thank you so much for bringing me a golf membership for Tommaso. That's great. Thank you. Thank you, Santa. And thank you, Don and Ray.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's really nice.
That's part of the reason we brought him down. Now, my wife is sitting over here on the chat line, and she just informed me we do have a question. So if you want to relay that to me, honey, I would be more than happy to have Santa Claus answer it.
We have a little girl that wants to know, Sydney wants to know how Rudolph is doing.
Rudolph is doing very well. He's fed well, and he's the shining light in the front of the herd of deer. He just does a great job, but he's feeling very well. Getting older, as Santa Claus is, and as we all are, but he's doing well, honey. And thank you for asking. Merry Christmas to you.
So there's our first one. We're waiting on more callers here. We're going to try to keep the conversation going with Santa. Another question coming in.
Sydney also wants to say Merry Christmas to Santa, Ray, and Donna, and Mark.
Well, thank you,
Thank
Sydney.
Absolutely. Thank you.
May you be blessed in many ways, honey.
There you go.
We really appreciate it.
We sure do. Absolutely. So your trip down was fine. You say it's
Very windy.
very windy.
Yeah.
The last few days here has been cold. We had a little snow over the weekend, and then it warmed up a little bit and took some of that snow away.
Yeah. You
but
got more snow coming, though. Santa can tell you that.
so we're going to have a white Christmas, Santa?
Oh, I think so, yes.
Very nice. That's
I know Saturday when we ran our bowling tournament up to Valley Bowling Center,
Yeah.
we cut track all the way up here. We had 3 or 4 inches here, Santa.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
overnight snow.
Oh, yeah, Santa
Beautiful.
knows. Santa knows everything.
I know.
Wow, he knows. He does know everything.
So
Oh, yeah.
do you have any special list on who's been exceptionally nice this year that you'd like to talk about, or everybody's been pretty much on the good side of Santa?
You know, everybody makes mistakes. Some of us, everybody is bad now and again. We don't mean to be many times, but you know, even a negative thought is not good.
Mm-hmm.
So, as human beings, we all make mistakes. We all think bad things of other people or other things that happen in our lives. But don't worry about that. Santa knows that, and Santa is the same way. Santa's a human being.
Mm-hmm.
So we all do wrong at times. Just ask all of you out there to be exceptionally well in 2017. Love your mothers and your fathers and your brothers and your sisters. Just be good to everybody. Love God, love others, and serve others.
Sure,
It's great
that's
words
very
to live
important.
by.
And I
It
guess,
really is.
like you said, you make mistakes as young or older people, but in your heart, as long as you're true, I think that's the most important thing, Santa. What do you think?
Oh yeah. As long as you know when you do sin or you have a negative thought and that's a sin, just ask for forgiveness.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and
Try to do better every day.
there you go.
Yep.
There you go.
Try to do better every day. Things will get better for
Yeah.
everyone.
Yeah.
Be nicer to the people are to you. Be nice to people who aren't nice to you. We have another question.
Another question coming in.
Sydney wants to know what Santa's favorite cookie is.
I got to be honest. Santa love peanut butter. Yeah.
That's a
Peanut
good thing.
butter.
Sydney, are you going to leave some peanut butter cookies and milk for Santa this year? And maybe carrots for the reindeer?
There you go.
And don't worry, honey, if you've got chocolate chip, Santa like chocolate chip too.
I got a feeling Santa likes about any kind of cookie that's left out
Yeah,
there.
take a look at Santa.
There you go.
Santa like all cookies.
Do you prefer warm or cold milk,
Oh,
Santa?
I love cold milk.
Cold milk,
Oh,
okay.
yes. Ice cubes in.
There you go. So, with all the deliveries that you have throughout the year, or throughout the Christmas Eve, and throughout the world, do you receive Christmas presents?
Oh yes, yes. People leave things for me on the table, not just cookies and milk, but they leave gifts for me, and that's a wonderful thing. And Santa wants to thank everybody who's listening. It's very heartful, and I do appreciate and do love each and every one of you.
Well, that's good to know, Santa. It's
That people take time to
Yes.
appreciate you in
Yeah.
addition to all you do for everyone.
Yeah.
We want to make sure, that's nice that people take the time and appreciate the things that you do for them.
Oh yeah, to think that a 6-year-old child would write a letter to Santa is amazing. Many people say we don't have the time to do this and don't have the time to do that. And as joyful as kids are, and as much as they like to be outside playing or on their computers now or their cell phones, they take the time to write to Santa. And this little Cindy girl that's just been calling, wanting to know how Rudolph is. It's amazing that they would take that thought and bring it to our attention. That's a great thing.
Take time and ask how you're doing and what kind of cookie and all that kind of stuff. I think that's great. Sydney, we're glad that you've written in. That's really good. We're
yeah,
glad to hear
absolutely.
from you.
Yep.
Thank you, Cindy.
So, how's Mrs. Claus?
Very good, very good. She's with the elves and keeping them in line, making sure that they
Stay in
not
the
only
workshop.
work, but they don't overwork. They need to take breaks when they need to take breaks when they're not feeling good or when it's time to take a break.
Sure.
They need to take a break.
I'm sure
That
you're
will
really busy
keep
right
them.
now.
Oh yes, terrible busy.
Oh, I'll bet.
But it's the joy of giving.
Mhm.
So
Right.
Santa Claus and the elves and Mrs. Claus, we enjoy what we do.
I think we need
That's
to
good to
ask
know.
Sydney what she wants for Christmas.
There you go.
Oh
Cindy.
yeah, Cindy, what is your gift, your special gift that you would like for Christmas?
Santa Claus, that's very important to let Santa Claus know. I'm sure you've probably written a letter, but if not, you have him right here face to face, and I'm sure he would let you know one way or the other what the possibilities are. So,
Let us know, Cindy.
big request this year, Santa. Anything out of the ordinary?
Well, when you look at the list of letters that I get, you got a 5-year-old that wants a computer, and that's not out of the ordinary, or that's not out of the realm of possibility. But to think that a 5-year-old wants a computer is simply amazing. Nor it used to be that they'd want a Barbie doll or a Ken doll.
Right.
Okay, Sydney would like a flip-a-zoo and pom-poms.
A flip-a-soo
And pom-pom.
and pom-poms.
Yeah.
Oh, she must be a cheerleader then, you think,
Yeah,
Santa?
are you a cheerleader, honey? It should not be a problem for Santa Claus.
There you go.
There you go.
The other one that's got an interesting message on here is our granddaughter Peyton says, "Hi to Pop Pop and Santa. We are watching on the big TV."
Hello,
That's
honey.
nice.
Well, Peyton, I'm so glad you have a chance to see Pop Pop online, and Santa Claus here is here for your enjoyment and entertainment. So if you have anything that you're looking for, honey, please let us know.
Yes, how are you doing, honey? Thanks for calling.
Great time to get, now you have Santa's attention, Peyton. You might want to ask him that question you've been waiting on.
There you go. And Brooklyn, baby Brooklyn, you got to know what she's going to want, huh?
Let me know, honey.
And Sydney says she loves to cheer Santa, so you were right.
There you go.
Thank you, Cindy.
I'll bet you Sydney knew that, or Santa knew that
Knew
Sydney
that.
loved to cheer.
Oh,
yeah, I think you probably already knew, but Thanks for letting us know.
So you mentioned computers from a 5-year-old.
Yeah.
Well, I know a 59-year-old that just received one today.
Yeah, Santa knew that.
I know.
Yeah.
It came special delivery today, and my wife and I have been all afternoon trying to figure that out. I think that was part of our technical difficulties getting started here this evening. But
If it was Santa Claus, he'd be here next week trying to figure it out.
well, if it wasn't for my wife, that's exactly where I'd be here for a week trying to figure it out. But she stays on top of things.
And
So
that's a special computer, specially built.
it is.
Yes.
It is. I appreciate that, Santa Claus. Your elf's got some things done early,
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
and it was quite surprising to have it here for today.
There you go. Santa's good, huh?
Yeah, well, he's one of my
best.
favorite guys.
He's
I
the
know
best.
that. Nothing else on the chat line there, honey?
Not yet.
Okay, Santa Claus. Anything else that we could get in here? How's like Mr. Walters here got a golf membership? I'm sure you have a lot of requests for those.
Oh, yeah, many. Thousands and thousands and thousands all over the world.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, golf is a great game.
Another Peyton
Okay.
wants to have fingernail polish and find a fingernail polish table. Is that possible, Santa?
It's everything is possible, honey. I just thank you for calling in. It's a good to hear from you. Just be good. Santa, be good to you.
There you go. Keep a good thought in your heart.
There you
That's
go.
right. Now, seeing how I got this golf membership, I wonder, Santa, can you bring me a better golf game?
Santa, no promise that.
Santa, seeing me play, you would never make that promise.
That's for sure.
But we have a good time. That's all that
Well,
matters.
if you love golf, the best advice I give you is
Keep it in the short grass.
well, yeah, that too, but take about 4 lessons. And you've got a great pro that played on the senior tour that lives by you. If you didn't know, his name is Dick Sarta.
Dick
Oh.
Sarta. Oh, okay.
Yeah, Dick Sarta, he's got a boy named Joel.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
I know Joel Bull's with us.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Take a 3 or 4 lessons from Richard, Dick, or Joel to help your game tremendously.
I'm sure it
We
would.
have Sydney coming in now, and she said she wants to say goodbye to all and wish us all a Merry Christmas, and even to Jesse and his family way out in St. Louis, and say yes, peanut butter cookies will be out for you.
Oh, thank you, Cindy.
Yes, and thank you for calling in,
Thanks for
Cindy.
calling in, Sydney.
Merry Christmas to you and your family.
Yes, we hope your family has a great Christmas as well, and thank you for wishing us the same.
Yeah, and a great 2017.
There you go. So Santa, when your downtime comes around, is there places to golf at the North Pole, or do you
Oh, yeah,
travel
Santa
around?
like to play a little golf.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
How's his golf game? How's your golf game?
So.
Yeah.
So.
Maybe you should see Dick
Some people
Sarta.
say some people say ho ho. I say so.
Santa Claus has always got a joke, always in
Oh
good
yeah.
spirits.
When I golf, people say ho ho because it's so funny.
Yeah. Well.
I
Well,
try.
you don't get a lot of time to practice, do you?
No, not much.
Yeah. Well, you know, there's an individual around here, Santa, that I think started at a pretty young age. Zach Stitzman, and I don't know whether any of his family's watching or not, but I believe that boy's going to make a career out of golf, Santa.
Yeah, Santa knows Zach Sitzman. He's actually he's in college now. He's
Okay.
he
Yeah.
signed a contract with Lackawanna College in Scranton.
Oh, is that where he is, Santa?
Yeah.
Lackawanna? Okay.
Lackawanna, and he actually started this past fall, and they have a short winter or fall season, and he
Lackawanna?
ended up being Lackawanna on the team.
Wow.
He actually started springtime. He'll be going down to the Carolinas. They have a short winter and fall season, Carolinas, and he ended up being down on the team.
Wow.
He actually started springtime. He'll be going down to the Carolinas. They have a short winter and fall season, Carolinas, and he ended up being down on the team.
Wow.
He actually started springtime. He'll be going down to the Carolinas. They have a short winter and fall season, Carolinas, and he ended up being down on the team. He actually started springtime. He was fall into the Carolina. They had a short championship ball in Carolina, and he ended up getting some nice gifts for that.
I'm sure.
But he's even playing in the wintertime. He's up. One of his friends have a barn, and they let him swing the club in there in the net. So
Okay.
so he's swinging all winter. He wants to be a pro.
Right?
Whether that happens or not, it's up to him and his coaches.
Hmm. Well, I'm sure he has a big golf list for you.
Oh, boy, you should see it. You should see it.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he
Wow.
hits it a mile.
That's what
Yeah,
I hear.
yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
long ways. Long
Our
ways.
granddaughter Peyton
Okay.
would like to say Merry Christmas again to
Okay.
every one.
Peyton, I thank you for calling. Peyton, Merry Christmas to you, honey. And Santa Claus, sure you're going to get an awful lot of nice gifts that you've been wanting, because you are a good child.
Very nice. That's Peyton. It pays to call in once in a while and find out where you stand with Santa Claus.
That's right. So
I see my wife chuckling over there.
Yes, we have another one that says RJ Cook says RJ and Ray wants a Cowboy Super Bowl win. Come on, Santa, help us out.
A Cowboys Super Bowl win. What do you think, Santa Claus?
Well,
Santa.
that's a tough one. That's a tall,
That's a long haul there.
Yeah, it's a tall order. But Dallas is playing good football.
Who are you a fan of, Santa Claus?
To be truthful with you, Santa Claus kind of like a New York Giant.
I was afraid of that.
And as you know,
No, I don't know. Let's not go there, Santa Claus.
Dallas kind of has a rough time with the Giants. But I like the New York Giants and the Jets. And a good friend of mine, a pastor up in Binghamton, his two boys play professional football.
Nice.
The Jones boys.
Yes.
So I kind of root for them when they're on the field.
Now they was, and correct me if I'm wrong. One was with New England and got traded to Arizona last year.
Yes, and word has it that there's another team looking for him or thinking about him.
Nice.
And I'm not sure if you know about it.
I do not. I'm hoping it's the Cowboys.
Well, you're exactly right.
Oh.
I heard the Cowboys are looking at him. I know his contract, his Chandler Jones contract runs out this year. He signed, they took over his contract. So where he's going to go, we don't know.
Okay. Well,
I think we have a change in the cookies for you, Santa.
Uh-oh.
From Sydney. I think peanut butter went out the window.
Oh, that's
must be she's a Cowboys fan and she doesn't like the Giants. You're losing ground here, Santa Claus.
Well, Cindy, I can be persuaded.
Yeah, a cookie here and there can really persuade Santa.
Any type of cookie is fine, Cindy.
There you go. Well, Marky, any questions for Santa Claus?
Again, like I say, this really took me by surprise, and I'm really appreciative, Santa, that you brought this golf membership. Hopefully, I'll get in a little more time this year. Now that we're kind of retired, but I don't know, Ray. With the way this is going, we could be busy.
Well, and I'm not going to complain about that.
No, not at all. I enjoy it.
It's a new company here, and for the most part, we've been bowling related. We've done a few golf events this year at Shepherd Hills. Our good friend Jim Friend up there is more than happy to have us on the course, and we've done 2 or 3 events, like I say. And I'll bring Zach back in the conversation again. He won a club championship up there. Now, hang on just a minute. I have a phone call coming in here on my phone. Hello? Hello? Hi.
Santa.
It's Mr. Ray from Spotlight on Sports and Events. Would you like to speak to Santa Claus? He's right here. Let me put him on the phone for you. There you go, Santa Claus.
Hello? Carter and Cohen? Carter and Cohen, Copcroft. Yeah, Santa knows them. They're 2 good little boys. Put them on the phone and Santa will talk to them.
Yes, let me, Santa, if I could get my phone back real quick. We'll put him on speakerphone here. And hopefully everybody can hear him. There you go.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Carter and Cohen, how are you doing?
Good.
Who's this, Carter?
No, it's Cohen.
Cohen, how are you doing?
Good.
How old are you now, honey? You 4 years old now, huh?
Santa knew how old you were. At least we're gonna give it over for Christmas. Yeah, could I have Ninja Turtle presents?
Oh, yes, Santa Claus knows you like Ninja Turtle presents. He knows you like four-wheeler, too. You got the four-wheeler, huh?
What?
Yeah. Santa know everything.
Hey Santa, do you know what color my four-wheeler is? Do you know what color my four-wheeler is?
Santa Claus thinks it might be green.
And say, do you know what kind of sticker I have on my four-wheeler? You know what the sticker I have on my four-wheeler?
Oh, yeah, you pulled this fast one. You got a Donald Trump sticker on your four-wheeler. Don't you?
Carter, would you like to talk to Santa? It's Carter now.
Okay, Cohen, you be good, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Santa Claus loves you.
Love you, Santa.
Bye-bye now.
Okay.
Carter, what you doing?
Nothing.
Nothing, huh? I hear you're a good boy in school.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're number one with the teacher, I heard. I heard you're the go-to boy. Is that right?
Yes. That's
Yeah.
what his teacher said.
Oh, really?
Wow, that's great.
Santa Claus does know all.
You know, Carter, it's very nice of you to give your four-wheeler to your younger brother. Santa know what you did there.
Well, I actually never told him he stole it from me.
Yeah, but you took your father's four-wheeler and you ride that. Santa, no, you can't pull a fast one on Santa.
Wow.
But you like to ride your dad's four-wheeler, right?
Yeah.
Do you still have your dirt bikes?
Yes.
Yeah, you ride them sometimes, huh?
No, not right now because it's too cold.
Oh, you're a smart boy, see? Well, what's the one thing you want for Christmas, Carter?
A flat four-wheeler.
A flat? A
Like they race at the speedway.
Really? Santa gonna have to check on that.
That might be a little expensive for Santa.
I know. Because I got millions of little boys and girls. But you be good, okay?
Okay.
Huh? Santa Claus loves you.
Love
Bye-bye now.
you. Bye, Santa.
Bye-bye. Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas to you, too.
Thank you.
You know who that sounds?
So Santa Claus, that was great to hear from a couple of your friends, huh?
Yeah.
And
Very
I
nice.
think you really surprised him that you knew about
Oh, yeah.
all the stuff going on with them. I know you're really up to date on stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Santa knows everything that goes on with all the children.
I'm sure. Well, Santa Claus, we know you got a busy schedule. I hope you don't mind taking a few more minutes here in case we get another caller
No,
or two.
Santa, very good
Okay.
shaker. Santa love to help out. We got a new business here. Hope you folks pay attention to the spotlight on sports and events. Mr. Ray Scrivens invited me here. Of course, I promised. I felt sorry about his hot dogs. I gave him my phone number,
Yes.
and that was over 50 years ago.
It was Santa, and I'm glad you remembered me.
Yeah, I kind of was kind of hoping he'd lose it.
I guess you didn't change. Carriers since then, huh? So
No.
the
There you
number's
go.
been the same.
There you
No,
go.
Santa just kidding. Santa loved Ray.
Well,
His
Ray
wife
loves
got
Santa.
Good people. And Mr. Walters, Margaret Walters. Good people. It's a great show, folks. A great entertainment. Spread the word. Spotlight on sports and events.
Yeah, we're trying to cater to some of the local businesses around here as well, Santa. Anything that's going on that you may know of, please let me know. if there's an event coming up in a car dealership or hotel or a flower sale, anything, let us know. We have a weekly podcast here every Monday night at 6 o'clock. We only started it a week or two ago, but we would love some more opportunity to talk about anything that's going on in the valley.
Yeah, a lot of local topics would be great.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I hear a week or so ago, Santa Claus was at the Guthrie
Yeah.
Hospital in Sarah, Pennsylvania.
Uh-huh.
He had breakfast with Santa.
Yeah.
And I believe there was probably, I got to believe, well over 100 kids.
Wow.
So that's a great event that happens every year.
That's
Sure.
wonderful that you take time out of your busy schedule and go down there and do those, especially at the hospital.
Next year they should get a hold of you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We'd be more than happy to do
We'd
something
love to
like
do
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or at least get on a week or so ahead of time and let people know what's going on.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
They could contact us, Ray, and let us know, and we'd be more than happy to, give them
Sure.
a shout out and make
Sure.
sure people know.
Yeah, we have our webpage, Spotlight on Sports and Events.net. There's also a Facebook page, Spotlight on Sports and Events. My number is out there on the webpage and the Facebook page. So any local business, anything going on, by all means, let us know. We'll do the best we can to cover it for you.
There you go, folks. You heard it from the two guys.
There you go.
They're willing to help out wherever they can.
That's right.
Absolutely.
And I know that to be true.
Well, we've been longtime friends, Santa, and
Yeah.
I can't say that I've ever thought a bad thought about Santa Claus.
Me either.
It's not to try.
You gotta believe.
You got to believe. That's right. Who said that? Yogi Berra.
Yogi Bear
You
did.
got to believe.
He did.
Yeah.
There's been,
New York Best, 1969.
That was Tug
well,
McGraw.
you know everything,
Oh,
don't
That
you,
was
Santa
Tug
Claus?
That was
McGraw.
Tug-
That was
I
Tug
was just-
McGraw. You
I
gotta
was
believe.
just-
He did.
That's
There's been,
New York Best, 1969. That's the testing
Tug
mark.
well, you know everything, don't you,
Okay,
Santa
I
Claus?
have.
That was Tug
was just-
McGraw. You
I
gotta
have a
believe.
text message here, Santa
I-
Claus, and I'm going to let you read it out loud. Well, you know everything, don't you,
Okay,
Santa
I
Claus?
have.
That was Tug
was just-
McGraw.
Can you
You
see it?
gotta
I have a
believe.
text message here, Santa Claus, and I'm going to let you read it out loud.
Carter Cockcroft, I believe his last name is Cockcroft, who called in here earlier.
Yes, yes.
And he says here in the text message, he says, Carter said, Santa sounds like Papa. Papa, who called in here earlier.
Yes, yes.
And he says here in the text message, he says,
I would
Carter
assume.
said, Santa sounds like some kids call their grandfather. Papa, who called in here earlier.
Yes,
Papa,
yes,
And he says here in the text message, he says,
I would
Carter
assume.
said, Santa sounds well. I hope you love Santa as much as you do. Who called in here earlier.
Yes,
Papa,
yes,
And he says here in the text message, he says,
I would
Carter
assume.
said, Santa sounds well. I hope you love Santa as much
Nice
as
to
you
know
do.
they remember the number of texts. Yes,
He said here in the text
Yeah,
message,
absolutely. I would assume.
Thanks for calling in. Santa sounds well. I hope you love Santa.
It's nice to know they remember the number of texts. Yes,
He said here in the text
yes. Yeah, absolutely. I would assume. It's good to hear from people.
Santa sounds well. I hope
To be honest, I thought the kid was nice to know they remember the number of texts. Yes, close to 45 minutes. Yeah, absolutely. I would assume. It's good to hear from people. That's a good thing. To be honest, I thought the kid was nice to know they remember the number of texts. I wish you a safe trip back to the 45. Yeah, absolutely. I would assume. It's good to hear from people. That's a good thing. To be honest, I thought the kid was nice to know they remember the number. Like I said, wish you a safe trip back to the 45. Back off to the 44. It's good to hear from people. Wish you to be honest, I thought the kid was nice to know they remember the number. Like I said, wish you a